Hi there, it's Kathy Vanden Heuvel. Welcome back. It's week 3 of the new consultant training, and your first week and your second week are already gone. And so I hope it's going very well for you in starting your business. You've been able to go ahead and really get your supplies, review your products, look at that product guide, and started some of your training with it. And hopefully you've connected with me or your sponsor, because in the first couple weeks you definitely want to do that. And you should be having your launch party or have had it already. So if you've had your launch party already, definitely use it as a learning experience, celebrate the things that went really well, and really just keep going from there. I mean, I think business in general, we all have to go ahead and kind of explore things and try to find our style, and it takes us a little bit of time to do it. So I'm going to talk about that launch party. So if you haven't had your launch party, this will be helpful. If you've had your launch party already, you can still apply it to your next parties. And so when it comes to your launch party, or any party that you do, you want to go in with the mindset of setting yourself a goal. You want to go ahead, obviously, and get sales because you want PRV, but you also want to go in the mindset, do I want to book parties? How many parties do I want to book? Do I want to find a new team member? Am I going to have recruiting discussions? Because that's going to drive for you your games, your discussions, and it'll give you something to strive for. And so things that you're going to want to prepare for your party in advance is obviously you're going to have all your catalogs and your order forms all ready, but you're also going to want to have hostess packets available, because when somebody wants to book that next party, you're going to want to be able to give them a hostess packet to take with them that's going to go ahead and give them some instructions on getting prepared for their party. Now, I have a separate video out there on truly building those hostess packets. And so just check out the video, and it's called Hostess Packets. You're also going to want to think through what you're going to give your hostess. If it's your launch party, it's you, so you don't have to worry about giving yourself a gift. But if your hostess invited all of those people, and she went ahead or he or she went ahead and got all those people there, you're going to want to build into your presentation or your discussion with everybody a thank you and give that hostess a gift. And you're going to want to do it based on your business expenses and based on where you are in your business. I have a separate video on hostess gifts and ideas to go ahead and do that as well. So watch for those videos. Now, you have your launch party booked and ready to go, or you have your next party booked and ready to go. And before your launch party is, you're going to want to call and reach out to each and every one of those guests. Or for you, if you have your next party booked, you're going to want to reach out to your hostess and ask them to go ahead and reach out to each and every one of those guests. Now, it's always nice to do some little fun incentive, and it gives you a reason to reach out to that person. When I say call is probably the best thing to do. I know a lot of us don't like to call, but the next best thing to do is text, and probably my third thing to do is message. And so that would be my last fault there. And so, but here's an idea. Reach out to them and saying, hey, I'm excited for you to come to my launch party. Thank you for RSVPing that you're coming. I want to give you a little incentive. If you wear the color blah, 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 maybe it's purple, maybe it's pink, whatever your color is you want to do, Scentsy's all about purple, so you can use purple, you're going to receive a gift when you come, or your name's going to be put in the drawing for a free gift. And you can also say, and if you bring a guest, you're going to go ahead and get a special gift from me. And depending on your price range, it might be a scent circle that you can give everybody, or draw for, a bar, a free bar, whatever it would be. And so that gets people excited. Or if you want to theme your party, you can tell them you're theming your party. So wear your flip-flops to the party if it's a patio party, or your favorite flip-flops or something like that. So it's just a fun thing to get everybody together. Then the day of the party, get prepared. Get yourself prepared and get your everything set up well in advance, because you're going to get the early birds that are going to show up to your party, and you're going to get the late people. And so you want to be 100% ready at least 15 minutes before everybody walks in the door. So I always set up an hour before and get my catalogs ready and all the packages ready, my testers out, my display up, and I just like time to just kind of breathe and wait for people to come in. And or if you're going to another person's home, you're going to ask them, can I come about an hour before to set up? It takes me about 30 minutes, and then we'll have 30 minutes to just chat before the guests get there. And so we can talk further about hostess coaching, but that's just, it gives you time to chat with your hostess, and you can help that hostess with anything that they need to get set up as well. Then when your guests arrive, you're there to greet them and say, hi, welcome to Scentsy. You can have, you can introduce yourself. You can find out if they've heard of Scentsy before. You can find out what they do. You can just go ahead and be relaxed and have conversations. You can hand them then the catalog and an order form and a pen and a little wish list. It's all packaged together, so when they come in, they get their package, and then you can share with them, hey, take a peek at my displays, and there's testers in the middle to sample, and then once everybody arrives, we'll get started that way. And so that's just really a nice way to do it. And you can just mix and mingle as well, just like another one of the guests. And then once you're ready to go, you start your presentation. Introduce yourself. Tell them what you do. Tell them why you joined Scentsy. Tell them if there's a hostess there that you're hosting for, you can tell them, thank that hostess, give them their hostess gift, tell them, how you connect with the hostess. And then you can share the products and really have fun with it. There are tons and tons of Scentsy party videos out there where people have taped their Scentsy parties out in YouTube, or they walk through their parties. You have to find your own style. So you're going to probably see a lot of different pieces. And what I've done is grab bits and pieces from every single one. And each and every single one of my parties are different based on my guests, based on my hostess, and based on what everybody wants. And so you're going to want to just kind of feel it out. Every time you do a party, you're going to say, oh, I wish I would have did it this way. Or, oh, that worked really well. I'm going to continue to use that. You're also going to think about what games are best for you. Some hostesses like a lot of games. Some hostesses don't like a lot of games. But again, think about what your goal is. What is your goal? Is your goal to book future parties? Then maybe there's a balloon game where you pop a balloon and there's a gift inside for anybody that books a party, or there's a bag up there. And I have videos on those too. So, or you want to think about offering the business opportunity to people, or at least sharing your story of why you joined and talking about how simple this business is. And then as people are just kind of deciding what they want, you can say, I'm going to take a step back now and let you kind of snoop. If you have questions, I'm here for you. When you're ready to place your order, bring on over your order form and your wish list. Now, I only tell them they're only allowed, and I highlight these, they only have to fill out these pieces: their name, their address, their email, their phone. I don't really want them filling this out saying, we'll do this together. So you just put your information that you want on a sheet of paper, and then we'll connect together and fill out all of it. And I'll take care of all of the hard parts, like adding it up and sales tax and so on, because you want to bundle and save for them. You want to go ahead and upsell for them. So if they want 2 Scentsy bars, you can say, hey, did you know you can buy 5 and get 1 free? Or if they want a warmer and a bar, you can say, well, if you buy a warmer and 3 bars, you actually save yourself money. And so you want to try to get that price up a little bit for the host. And if they have conversations to say, I just really can't afford it, you can say, hey, have you ever thought about having a party just like Susie Q did? Or we could have just a catalog party. Then you can get more products free. So it gives you a chance to have that discussion one-on-one with that person. So that's an important piece. Then when the party's done, you help your hostess and get that all tallied up. Now, if it's your launch party, you're going to want to go ahead and partner up with your sponsor. I mean, your launch party, you're going to partner up with your sponsor, and they'll help you get that first order through your workstation. It's going to feel clunky for you for a while. So if I'm your sponsor, I'll be there to help you. And if you're not in the area, we'll go ahead and connect, either FaceTime. I have some tools that we can connect, or even if it's just over the phone or text, I'll help you through your first party orders and any other parties you have issues with putting them in the workstation. And if it's somebody in our team, ask your sponsor to help you with that first party. It's a learning tool, and then once you do it once or twice, it gets to be really, really easy. Then you wait for a while for your orders to come in. That gives you an opportunity, if you have a host, to thank them and keep them updated on when the order will arrive. I personally, if I am the consultant and I'm helping with the hostess with a party, I have everything delivered to me if I'm in the area. So I can bag everything up and make everything look pretty. I have a separate video on just some suggested things when you're bagging up the orders, to put them in nice packages, put ribbons on them, attach a thank you note in there, and some other suggestions so that it continues to feel like they're very, very special. And then after that, you want to think about a system where you can follow up with them. What are you going to do with their orders? Are you going to, how are you going to take care of your customer orders going forward? I also have another video that walks through a couple suggested ideas on what I do and what the other folks do with their orders, because you just don't want a stack of orders and not feel organized. So what do you do when the customer is now your customer? You want to be able to follow up with them in a week to find out how they like their product. Do they have any questions? Give them an extra tip. Ask them, can I follow up with you in another month to see if you need a refill on your waxes? Can I add you to my VIP group? That kind of stuff. And so you want to make them feel as special as possible. So that's week 3. Hopefully that helps you with your launch party. And then really now for the rest of my videos, there's just miscellaneous ones out there. And I just invite you to my YouTube channel and go ahead and just search through the videos, and you can watch those at your convenience. But there's all little tips and tricks that you're going to gain along the way. As always, I'm here to help. Our team page, Catch Your Sparkle, is here to help as well. And again, we meet every Tuesday to kind of go through business things and motivation things, and it's just a way for us to network. So I personally invite you each and every week to attend in person, or obviously via virtual if you can. And if you can't, just grab the video and watch it at your convenience. Again, welcome to the team and good luck on your first few weeks with Scentsy. It's a great journey. Bye now.